Hello and welcome back to Heroes of the Vale Season 2, Episode 4.
4.
Although, I may quit saying Season 2.
What episode would it be if we're just complete episodes?
Yeah, because we ended on, I think, 27. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know, I was really kind of going back and forth whether we should give a sequential number. And then I did this.
2, 1, 2, 3.
And then it sounds kind of a little awkward, but it is what it is. Perhaps we'll just change it up and confuse people.
Yeah, but if you're any kind of streaming or any kind of streaming service, they usually don't say episode 12 in season 2. They'll start over again season 2.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They do. Yeah. Anyway, here we are.
Yeah.
Episode 4.
Episode 4. Mm-hmm. Very exciting. We had a little flashback episode mid-fight. A little mid-fight flashback, retrospective.
Yes. Just break it up.
No one can see you just kind of frozen for a second because you're on the other side.
His eyes glaze over.
Yeah.
It all just goes by in a moment.
Yeah, it was. It was like an instantaneous kind of like just washed over me.
Okay, well, people, we're doing this.
Yep.
Welcome back. Do you have any questions? I don't know.
Do we need to recap?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
All right.
We're mid-fight.
Yep.
People are running and screaming, and there's fires and entanglements, and I will try to get the map shared out, but I think we're just going to like roll initiative. I mean, we just need to start with that.
Do you want us to roll initiative
again?
Yeah.
We're rolling initiative again. Mid-fight roll initiative.
Wow.
Oh.
I know.
We're already in initiative.
But now we're in a new initiative.
We are?
Yeah, we are.
I'm so confused.
That just happened.
It just happened.
Oh. I have a 20.
I have an 18.
I also have an 18.
I have less than all of you.
Okay.
Wow.
Is that right?
Yeah.
By quite a few.
Well, that's okay. And even though Zinnia technically ended the fight, we're going to actually start with Zinnia because I'm leading up to a new initiative system.
All right.
Hit it, Zinnia. So you're hovering just outside of the battlement walls. The guy who has already shot you once is, frantically reloading and getting ready to possibly end you with that nasty crossbow. You see your friends in various states of struggle. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I'm actually going to have Nipper try to run out.
Okay.
He's been hiding in the...
Yeah, safely inside that tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How much movement was that?
That was 15 feet.
Okay. I'm going to have him try and run up the wall here and harass this guy.
Wait, you want Nipper to get into combat?
Yeah, I know. I'm being crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's 30. And then up the wall.
Yeah, so that's a 20-foot climb.
20-foot climb.
Yeah.
Would we go up the ladder? I mean, just...
Yeah, so that would be... I mean, he wouldn't be able to get all the way up there because you climb at half speed.
All right. So he's on the ladder?
Apparently so.
Okay.
So you, I don't know, you shout for Nipper. Well, he's your actual familiar.
Yes.
Not a companion. So you send your commands to Nipper and startled out of his little reverie.
He's like, you want me to do what? Yeah.
He comes running around and is climbing up the ladder. All right. And then what do you want to do, Zinnia?
Well, I'm very, very annoyed at this guy, and I need him to die. So I'm going to magic missile him again.
Magic missile. No mercy.
So that's 8.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Nice.
All right. Your missiles pummel him left and right, and one catches him in the forehead. He staggers back, unconscious, and topples off the wall onto the top of that wooden structure.
Thank goodness.
And ceases to move.
Okay.
Good.
Do you yourself want to move?
Yes. Now that he is down, I'm going to fly. I'm going to just fly to basically where he was, kind of
All right.
there.
So you're basically over the wall now, occupying approximately where he was positioned.
Yes.
All right, Pike.
Okay. I saw the guy go down, so I'm going to turn my focus to the one that the wolf is engaging, and that is within 30 feet.
Okay.
And so I am going to do mind thrust on him. I'm going to reach out and attack his brain.
Reaching out to touch someone here.
So that is a DC 14 will save for him to take half damage.
Oh, I rolled a 14.
Okay, so
On
he'll
me.
take half damage then. Unless he has a negative to his will. But
I'm confident he does not have a negative to his will.
so that is 11 and then half damage.
Okay. So he takes 5 damage to the brain. Yeah. All right. He staggers a bit as he's still trying to fend off Corda, trying to clutch at his head. And that is right. So you're still kind of pressed up against the tower here. Do you want to move?
No, I think I'm in a, let's see, 5. If you move the map, if we look up a little further north on this or whatever, there were the horses. Was that somebody there in the entrance to the tower that's on fire?
So there is. Give me a perception check.
That's a 15.
Okay. I don't think so. Yes, I don't think you've noticed him at the moment.
Okay.
You were aware that 2 people did originally go running in to potentially rescue their friend or whatever. They were shouting in there. So you do know somebody is still in there, but you don't know where they are technically.
Okay, I think I'm going to stay on this side of the water for now. So, yeah,
Okay.
I'm not going to move anywhere.
All right, Ismay.
Okay, Ismi's going to kind of go and try to engage him. She's probably not going to get there all the way, but she's going to reload, jump the creek, and start walking towards the guy because she's eventually going to go at him with her saber on her rapier. So, need to go back down a little bit.
Okay.
So Ismi is going to cross the creek.
All right. So you'll need to just make a acrobatics check to leap over real quick. It's pretty simple.
Yeah. 9 and her acrobatics is it's a third. It's 16. I mean,
Okay. So yeah, that's enough because it's only like an 8-foot jump. So okay, you successfully leap over the narrow creek.
and then let me see here. I'm trying to see how far I can get to see if I can engage him.
So you've got a 30-foot move. So that would be 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you could actually get to him.
Okay,
You'd
good.
be
I'm going to
adjacent
go
Corda.
at him, and I'm going to pull out the sword, and I'm going to stab him with my rapier.
So you leap over the creek, run along the bank, drawing your rapier, and slash at him
Yes.
boldly.
Ooh, that's a 19.
Ooh, that's a hit.
And it's even before I did my thing. Yeah. So, and that's going to be D6 damage. Actually, I'm going to use my better D6. That's a 3.
Did you want to try? It's your crit range is 18 to 20 with a rapier,
Okay. So
and you rolled a 19.
So then I try rolling again to see if I can get a crit.
Right.
Okay. Got a 15.
Plus,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like you're attacking.
Yeah.
me.
Oh.
So that actually does confirm a crit.
Okay.
So, and then a rapier is,
D6, and you rolled a 3, right?
Yep.
And
So-
that is a times 2.
So it's
so
2d6.
so you'd roll another
Another D6.
D6,
Mhm.
That's a 5. So that would be 8 points.
8 points of damage. Now,
Plus your
strength bonus.
Strength bonus. Or would it be dex bonus because it's a
Finesse weapon.
So it'd be +3 for the.
Well,
She's got weapon finesse.
so weapon finesse adds to the to hit,
But not the
to
damage.
the damage
Okay.
until you. There is a feat that you can get later. for
Oh,
that.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I have 0 because my strength is just a 10.
Okay. All right, but that's still 8 damage.
Yep.
Which is enough to take him out of the fight.
Awesome.
Yay.
So between you and Corda, you do a nice slash across his shoulder, and with the pain in his head, and it's too much, and he collapses to the ground. Beautiful.
Excellent.
All right, Daerun.
So I know that he did the perception of the person in the tower here. Is Corda perhaps looking for someone else to go run to and perhaps tear their throat out if they needed it? I don't know if she would like being command for me is basically I'll just have her.
So you would need to
Help.
give her the attack command. So you make a perception roll to see if you notice the guy.
Okay.
Because he's about to come running out.
For her or for me?
For you.
That is quite high. A 19.
All right. So you see that guy go down,
Mhm.
and then you see this other one.
Mhm.
I mean, he was literally he's basically in the process of running out.
Sure.
So you swivel, and you can shout attack.
Yep.
And then Corda can basically stop
Yep.
what she's doing
Yep.
and bound over there.
She's got 50-foot movement.
Yeah,
so
5. That's 10, 15, 20, 25.
right there.
I mean, you could have her go directly in front of her if you wanted.
I'm going to be right here. Just right there's fine.
Right there.
Okay, and then she's going to bite. 21 to hit.
Okay, so he was just about to come running out of this tower
Mhm.
and is met by a big mouth of teeth.
Mm-hmm. Big mouth of teeth.
Big mouth of teeth.
So, it's only 3 points of bite damage,
Okay.
but let's do a trip here.
Well, fun fact,
Hmm.
because he got heavily pelted, this was the one guy that got
Oh,
majorly damaged from your stone call.
Mhm.
He only had 2 hit points
so
left.
technically he was knocked prone either way. We might have looked. It might have looked like she tripped him, but she actually he's down.
Yeah. So he comes running in. He was like just beat all to heck.
Yeah.
And then it's like roar. And she just grabs him and throws him to the ground.
Good
and
girl.
He is unconscious.
Okay.
Wow. That was a big turn for you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to go too.
Oh, yeah, I guess. You have to do
Think-
stuff too.
Yeah. But I'm so far away from just everything.
Yeah, there are 2 visible opponents.
Mhm.
One is asleep, and the other one is standing, but they're both in your entanglement.
Yeah, so I am then, let's see. So I am going to then let's do some more rocks falling on them.
You're
Yeah.
just merciless today.
Well, why get up in the action when you don't need to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's my philosophy.
All right, rocks fall, and
Rocks
everybody
fall.
dies.
So yeah, basically I think it's just a dex save for you.
Is that also
It's-
40-foot?
Yeah, it's a 20 feet up from up, and then it's stone call. Let me grab it a little bit more.
Yeah, I
detail.
remember that being also a very painfully large
Mhm.
area.
I don't think it's as large.
It is 40-foot radius.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Well, never mind.
So you can basically drop it on top of your
Yeah.
entanglement.
Yeah, there's no saving throws. It's
Yeah.
just 2d6 damage.
That is so rude.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then there's more stuff on there to make it even more
Mm-hmm.
difficult terrain. Because now they're just, weeds and whatnot wrapping around them. And then there's just basically rocks to make it difficult terrain.
Unless he's gone to permanent sleep, the damage will wake up the one
Oh,
guy I
yeah.
have sleep on.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
might be entangled, then wake up. to
Fingers
that.
crossed.
Yeah,
Yep.
one can hope. He had to wake up at some point, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. So both of the guys are pelted by rocks and entangled.
Now
Yeah.
that's my turn.
Man.
So what are they going to do?
Surrender.
Well, let's start with the guy that was already standing now, because he begins his turn in the area. It's a reflex save, I believe.
He has to remake that.
Because he did make it, as I recall.
I think it's a strength, actually. Reflex, you're right. Partial. Yep. A strength or escape artist to get out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he was in.
He didn't start. No, he made it.
Oh,
He
made
avoided
DC.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
did.
wasn't entangled.
If the plant's area are covered in thorns, okay. Creatures that make their save can move as normal, but they remain in the area. They must save again at the end of their turn.
Okay. So because
Creatures
he
that move
wasn't
into
in
the area must save immediately. Move into the area.
Okay.
Those that fail must end their movement and gain entangled action.
Okay.
Condition.
So
To get out, it would be strength or escape.
okay. So the one guy that was not asleep, who did previously make a save,
Mhm.
makes another save. So he's not entangled.
Okay.
So he is, however, like really bloodied from all the rocks. Now the rocks may also make it difficult terrain this turn, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
for the next 3 rounds.
For the next 3 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. This is
And this is terrain is so he takes a point of damage if he makes a save, if he ends up in that.
okay. Oh my gosh. What is he even gonna do? I think that he is gonna try to run to the keep, which is where he was headed to begin with. But because it's difficult terrain, he will. So that'd be. He could just basically double move, so he could get inside the doors, although the doors are closed.
Mm-hmm.
So
Would that be, harder to open the doors with entanglement right over them?
Entanglement, and
Mhm.
there's some rocks on the ground now, and
Yeah.
I think what it's going to be is it takes a full move for him to get to the doors, stumbling over the rocks and the entangled stuff. And then he opens the doors and is basically left standing in the doorway. And that's his full action, but he shouts inside the keep. Then the other guy awakens.
Mm-hmm.
He is already fully entangled.
Good morning, sunshine.
And that's a painful way. So he tries to, stand up, but he will have to make his check to break free. And he does not. So he is groggy and struggling pathetically on the ground. And it's a sad sight. You might almost feel bad for him. Okay, then that is, let's see, make sure.
And he takes a point of damage too.
What was that from?
Just from the entanglement, because there's
Oh, are these the thorny ones?
the thorny ones.
Man, you and the druid stuff.
Well,
Okay.
Yay, druid.
none of us can really get up and punch our way anymore.
Wow. Okay. I'm just like checking and make sure I'm not forgetting somebody here, because this is supposed to be like a really tough fight, and you guys have made work of it here.
Hmm.
That's everybody accounted for on the field of battle. Okay. We are back to Zinnia.
so I need some clarification. Does the entangle is it actually also on top of the roof here?
That would be your call. It's kind of hard to say, because it says where there is, natural growth.
Yeah. So it's not going to be on the roof. Or like it probably wouldn't be inside the keep.
Maybe up a little bit.
But
on
yeah,
the
like if
walls.
there are probably some like growing vines and lichen and things on the side of the wall, were somebody to be spider climbing up the wall, I can see that affecting that. It's also not on the water surface. So, if you wanted to land on the roof, you could. I don't know what you're looking to do.
Well, I'm looking to get closer, within a closer spell range, basically, is what I'm looking to do.
I mean, it's it only goes up to like 6 inches or something, so you can freely fly.
Yeah, you could fly over it.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah.
Here I am.
So Zinnia goes zipping out over the entangled area.
So I'll get to about there. And then, yeah, I'm gonna do another ear-piercing scream on the guy that's right in front of the.
The guy that's has just thrown the doors open.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And is that a save?
yeah. Yep. It just says a successful save. What kind of save? I don't know.
I'm assuming I should say a will save or something.
Well, I didn't capture that.
For what?
Ear-piercing scream. And I just have my notes. I don't have it pulled up. Sorry.
So single target, 25 foot, fortitude.
Fortitude. Thank you.
Partial.
Okay. Do you have the DC for that?
Oh, that would be fancy of me. So 10 plus.
It's a
Level of spell.
first level spell.
Yeah.
What's your stat?
And my stat is good. My stat is the best. 3.
First level.
So DC 14.
14.
What you're saying to me?
You are a jerk.
What?
Mhm.
I'm just trying to clarify what the DC is.
14 is the DC.
Okay, so he's got a 15. So he just made it.
Even worse. He passed it.
No.
only did he
I
mock
knew
you.
it was like right on the line there.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, the tension. All right. So what's the save? The save for half?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, but he's not dazed, which is the part that I wanted. So that's 8 damage. So 4 damage.
So he only had 3 hit points left.
Oh,
I was like, this is
Good.
how much you guys messed these people up last time between the rocks and everything. I'm like, oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
So he throws, so basically dramatically, he throws the doors open, shouts inside, and then whoever may or may not be inside probably just sees him stand there like with a dazed expression, blood drips from his nose, and then he slumps over into the ground. It's horrible.
The roots
Yep.
overtake him.
okay. And then Nipper is going to continue and climb up and to this guy that is unconscious and like have a little organ meat.
Oh, you literally just did that. Oh, okay. That's horrible.
Why is that horrible? He's a hungry fox.
Oh.
It's the circle of life.
Okay, so is he just making an attack? He's not trying to do a coup de grace. He's just
No, he's just like, oh, this looks good.
Be prepared for Cord to
Yummy.
come over and want to share.
Well, there's lots of bodies
It's
around.
Awesome.
Just choose
Yes.
whichever one you
but
want.
If Cord is like a canine, she wants what everybody the other canines have.
Fine.
I don't want that toy. I want your toy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the fire continues to spread atop this tower, and we are at Pike.
Okay, I'm going to move towards the little bridge across the river. 30 feet of movement will put me right at the this end of it, just outside of the entangle.
Yep.
And that will put the guy who's down on the ground within 30 feet of me.
Exactly.
So I'm going to do Ray of Fire to save myself a spell.
Okay.
And so that is a ranged touch attack. He's prone, but he's entangled. How does that work out for like difficulty or?
Well, so it stacks. Entangled, he loses his dex bonus, and then prone, he gains a bonus to AC. So I think it's a net minus. Just go ahead and roll.
I'll tell you if you hit or not.
Ooh.
But it's touch also.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah. So basically, adding the numbers.
My ability bonus to my spell casting is 3, so that takes the 8 to 11. And then proficiency bonus or no.
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 So it's just plus
Yeah, for
the
this.
ability.
Yep. Yeah. I mean,
So-
unless it calls for like a ranged.
Well, that actually
It's
is
a ranged touch attack.
It is a range.
Yeah.
Oh, then it would be your
Your
range damage.
Your CMB.
So that adds another +1.
So 12.
12.
Okay. That actually just hits him,
Ooh.
I believe. Math is funny. Yeah, because yeah. Okay, yes. I'm gonna say yes. You hit him.
Okay, 1d4. Not much, but 1 point.
No.
This is going to be a slow death.
Every point
I'm
counts.
entangled. I've been pummeled. I'm on fire.
That's right. Every point counts.
Mm-hmm. All right, Isme.
Ismi's going to turn. She sees the one guy still up. She's going to be walking straight. And as she's doing it, she's reaching down, grabbing her pistol, crossbow. She's aiming it quietly. And when she gets to the 30 point, she shoots and aims at him to try to take him down.
Well, if you single move, you will be at 45 feet. But I mean, you can still,
Yeah.
you'll still shoot him. You just won't get any sneak attack or anything.
Sadly.
Sad.
But if I double move, I won't be able to attack him at all.
No,
So.
Correct.
that's right. So
Sad. Oh, well, I was hoping. But here we go. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, okay. So that's going to be max damage on your first die roll, but then roll to confirm your crit to get the bonus damage.
Okay. That was a 12.
Okay, so you've confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a times 2? It's a pistol crossbow, right?
It's crystal. It's times 2.
Okay, and is that D4?
D6.
Okay,
1d6 plus 1.
okay. So basically, you'll do 7 base damage and then roll another D6.
Plus 4.
But it's 4 plus 1, so 5. So
Okay.
so you do 12 damage.
12. Yeah.
Wow.
Not too shabby,
With a, yeah.
considering he only had 1 hit point left.
Well, there you go.
There we go.
So
I think I'll be okay. I'm on fire. I'm entangled. But I'm down, but I think I'm going to live.
I was like,
Yeah.
he's struggling, like trying to look around,
No.
and
Yeah.
he just sees you walking up. It's like slow motion for him, and then
Yeah.
he.
Two
Yes.
doves fly out.
He just watches this cloaked figure aiming straight at him. It's kind of
With
one of
the
those
fire
shots.
behind you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
All
so
the
it's like a
flash.
silhouette.
Yep.
It is really dramatic.
Very John Woo-ish.
Yes. It's very John Woo.
All right, we are going to stay in initiative, at least for a smidge here. So we are back to Daerun then.
Yeah, well, I'm going to drop the entangle now,
Oh, okay.
just because we got to get in.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll drop entangle, and then I will command Corda. I will step out of my little spot there that I've been kind of slowly there.
Do you want to leave the radius up because of the stones making it difficult terrain?
That'd have been smart.
Oh,
Mhm.
haha.
Because you're right, it's two.
Yeah, I'm going to
two
double
rounds of
move
that.
here, and then Corda is going to. I'm going to tell Corda to try to kind of head towards the door. So I don't know what the distance is here from here.
From Corda?
Yeah, so the door's here.
Yes.
So she could double move and get to the door, but terrain, right?
Terrain, yeah.
So we were good about here.
yeah, so at least
So she has 50-foot movement. So like here,
yeah.
right?
All right. So she bounds across the courtyard and then slows as she has to navigate the dangerous stones. Okay. Then
And that's for 3 rounds. So they'll be for 1 more round, and then they'll be gone.
all right. Then what is
Daerun's just headed over to the plank to start walking across to get to the door.
Okay.
That's my turn.
all right. Then we are back to the bad guys. And things happen. And Zinnia.
Oh, nobody's making an appearance?
Nobody makes an appearance.
Unless we're the bad guys.
No.
No, never.
Well, funny you say that.
Nope.
To some people, perhaps.
No, clearly I am the good guy. Okay, so Nipper is going to come back down. 10, 30, double move.
So is the plan for everybody, I mean, is there everybody intending just to run to the door?
That's the movement I'm making.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the water because it's not difficult terrain for me.
Right.
So Zinnia is actually going to just fly and be like on top of the roof above the door and until other people get there.
Okay. Which is fine, but I think that maybe this is actually a really tall structure.
Oh,
So it's like 3 stories tall.
okay.
Yeah, so that might alter.
Okay, well then she will like hover here,
Okay.
waiting.
So,
'Cause she's not going to fly in.
all right, so you are above the door, but not above the building.
Yes,
Gotcha.
but above, yes, like
Out of line of sight.
out of line of sight. Nobody inside can tell that I am right there waiting to like rain fire and fury on them or scream at them or whatever. Yes.
Okay. I'm just wondering if nobody's going to prematurely run in, if you're going to wait for everybody to gather there, we can just, looks like it'll take you at least another round.
That's
Is that the plan?
But another round and the rocks are gone.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm not going in by myself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Then what I want to do is I'm going to just skip around because I know what my other guys are doing
Okay.
and do the switcheroo on the map.
All right. Here we go. The interior.
Yeah. It's like
Well, but we're
your
alright.
pawns are already there.
Well, but maybe we're not going inside. Maybe we're going to gather and have a conversation and say,
But
Let's-
there's partially outside here.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
I anticipated such a transition.
Okay. Oh.
So you'll see on the new map here, you see, there's a partial piece of the courtyard where presumably you've all run up to gather. There is a slightly opened door, and so this is going to be the next round. The rocks go away. This doesn't have obviously the bodies on it, but then we can go ahead and pick up right there.
What if I want to throw the bodies inside?
You could
I would
make that
love
choice.
to see you, a fairy, throw bodies inside.
Mhm.
Because I'm just going to go and retire and you can handle this yourself.
Yep.
My secret potions of
That's right.
Antol.
Oh,
that
there
I-
you go.
yeah.
Mhm.
All right. All right.
That explains the roid rage.
Mhm.
So we'll assume we circled around. We'll just pick back up then at the top of the round with Zinnia, with everybody relatively in those positions, or if you want to adjust
I
yourself.
don't know. What do we want to do?
I mean, we can either coax them out
How do we
or we
coax
can
them
go.
out?
I mean,
Going quick before they get set.
there you go.
Yeah. Keep going. She says, give them the element of surprise.
You first.
Okay.
Don't send the fairy in first.
No,
Yes,
send
we-
the sneaky one in first.
Ismi's going to go in. She's going to cock her crossbow. She probably already had it cocked as she was making her way across. So it's locked and loaded. She's going to step in very stealthily and look around to listen and to see who's there. But she's basically just going to come in and basically be right in the doorway and look in.
Right there.
Yep. Like right in that little niche. So that she's got kind of like a little bit of the doorway to protect her. So if somebody starts letting arrows fly, she can dodge or attempt to. There we go. Yep.
Control.
Oops,
You
sorry.
should have control. All right, great.
Right there.
There you go. Yep. Kind of like
Yeah, I'm going to put you right here because that's wherever.
Yep.
Is that good?
that works. Yep.
All
We
right.
just kind of said like hunkering in, kind of like in the doorway with her back to the.
I will follow Ismi in.
Okay, well, we will, because of the delay, we're going to we'll move the initiative forward to Ismi, who has stepped through the doorway.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll wait.
So just as a quick recap, this is a kind of a elongated hexagon. And I've kind of wondered, does that make it a different shape? But, and you are on like the southeast longer side.
Mhm.
Looking in to your left, you can see that like the bottom half of the structure is there's a wall there with another door.
Yep.
And to the right, the entire remainder of the first floor is a single room.
Okay.
There is, however, two different heights of the ceiling, and you'll see there's a dotted line there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 10-foot ceiling above that section where the second floor exists.
Mhm.
And then on the other side of that is open to the second floor. So about half of this great chamber has a 10-foot ceiling, and then the other half has an 18-foot ceiling. So hopefully that is clear.
Yep.
There are windows providing some dim illumination, and there are no like lanterns on, but it's not like dark. It's you can see adequately enough.
Are we in the 10-foot or the 18-foot section?
The entry point is the 10-foot
Okay.
spot.
Mm-hmm.
But this is clearly a great hall, and there's 3 large tables where feasts and things would happen. I realize the tables kind of show decor on them. They're not like set out for a giant feast right now. I won't bury the lead. Across in the northwest corner of the room are stairs leading up to the balcony. You see that one of the columns holding up the stairs, Morgan is sitting on a stool and is tied to that column and is actually kind of like hanging there limply. There's a lot of other things going on. There's a big like area rug kind of right there in the middle of the wall. There's an unlit fireplace in the north end. There's a bench. There's a small shrine. There's like statues and trophies on the walls and things. There's a variety of debris, artifacts, and broken pottery and things scattered about the floor. You do probably spot, you're probably fixated on Morgan.
Yep.
But you're also looking for threats. You, however, do not see any immediate threat. Like you don't see a foe. So what do you do?
I'm going to. Now, Morgan is limp. Is she close? Can I do a perception check to see if I see breathing? Like, is she unconscious or did they kill her?
She's 65 feet away from you. I don't know that you could really make that out.
Okay.
She's not covered in blood, but you can
Okay.
see that she is badly beaten.
All right. So she is going to go around, double move, but she's not going to go into the open hall. She's going to go around because she's thinking this smells like a trap. So she's going to go around because that dotted line, she's going to go up that so that she will have possibly coverage as she's looking.
Okay, so basically staying under
Under the eave, yep.
And moving along to out to the west wall where you can
Yep.
basically stay under the balcony.
Yep.
Okay, so you go running across the room
Mm-hmm.
and then moving along the west wall towards her.
Yes. That is what she's going to do.
Okay, so you should be able to cover.
Like that or
Yeah.
closer?
Nope.
No, stay on.
Under
Under
Yeah.
the eave.
the overhang.
Yep.
So like
I got you. That's the overhang. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, but a double move
Mm-hmm.
kind of just gets you
To that corner, yeah.
to that corner pretty much.
Okay.
Okay. And so that still leaves you like 30 feet from Morgan.
Yep.
Okay, great. Then Darun.
I'm going to cast Acid Maw on Corda and send her in. And she's going to smell around for anybody she can see, but she's just going to try to get the feel around it. And she's going to head over.
We'll have her make a perception.
Okay. That's a +4 too. It's a 18.
Okay, so she creeps forward and then kind of turns her nose towards that south door
Okay.
and begins growling. Now, what
Okay.
command are you giving her?
I'll just tell her to go. Basically, it's track, so she's not going to attack. She would just once she got to something, she would stop. She wouldn't make a movement after she tracked. So she would go track, and then she'd probably head towards what she could, and she might just go in if the door's open.
It's closed.
Okay.
They're
Then she would stop.
yeah. It's actually like they're double doors.
Mhm.
What are those called? Like in a
swinging
doors, like a restaurant style.
Oh, okay.
Like double
Mhm.
swinging doors.
She would probably stay outside though, unless they were like an open space. She saw them.
Okay, so she goes in about 15 feet, turns, and is growling at the swinging doors.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I will follow her in, and then I will see that, and I'll take out my hammer,
Hammer time.
and that's my turn.
All right, Zinnia.
Nipper is going to stay outside right now.
Okay. You hear timbers crash from outside as the top floor of the tower begins to collapse.
I'm gonna fly over to Morgan.
Okay. So you are basically also double moving across the space.
Yep.
All the way across to position yourself near Morgan along the west wall. Pike.
All right. I'm going to go in. I see Zinnia and Ismi on the northwest section. Daerun and Corda are looking at the south. So I'm going to hang a right, and I'm going to go about, it looks like 20 feet just to where I'm just going, except back one square. There you go. So that I am just out from under the cover of the second floor.
Okay.
And I am looking at where the stairs go up.
Yeah. So the stairs, you can see you can see that the bottom of the stairs are actually kind of at the north end of the building. They've got a banister going up. This, even though this is a keep, this is really, it's not palatial. It was very well done. It's more, it feels like a very, like a noble, like a hunting lodge almost in the way it was decorated. Okay. So Pike is moving along the east wall.
Yep. And I'm looking for here. So looking up the stairs and then right at the top. I don't know if it's banistered or if it's a solid half wall, but I want to see if there's anyone sort of right at the top of the stairs directly above Morgan, if someone's waiting for us up there.
Okay. It is a half wall.
Okay.
Make a perception.
That is an 18.
Okay. You do not see anybody yet.
Okay.
Okay.
And I've got my rapier in my hand just in case.
Rapier in hand. All right. These swinging doors kick open, and a bull of a man steps through with a battle axe.
Nice.
Just
Nice.
like raging. Like he actually like roars loudly as he kicks it through and steps up next to Corda and basically attempts to bring that axe down on Corda's head.
Ooh.
Rude. It is rude. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Well, that hits.
It hits.
Oh no, Corda.
She's got pretty good AC. For now, it hits.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is going to be 9 damage as he brings the battle axe like slashing down across her flank. You hear her yelp in pain. And
Oh, does she yelp in pain? She's pretty tough.
Mm-hmm.
well, the blow would have killed
Doesn't kill her.
the blow would have killed most humans. And he's just like "Roar," just angry and like frothing. He's like a big brute of a man, probably like 6.5 feet tall, all muscle. And that, so that's what's happened. So now basically the top of the round, actually, then right now is technically
Ismi?
It's
yeah,
me.
it's me.
Mhm.
Okay. So Ismi hearing that, because she has her pistol, she's going to turn and she's going to shoot at him if she can get a good shot on him. And
You may need to get closer.
I'll step forward whatever it takes to get
So
the
you're
shot.
50 feet right now. So what's your range?
For the pistol,
You probably want to move 20 feet so that
Yeah,
you're
20.
within point blank shot.
20 feet. I want to move about 20 feet so I'm in point blank shot.
This would get you in a good spot of line of sight because I'm guessing that hearth there probably would block it if you went
Yep.
down here.
I think that would work. Yeah. Give me about 20 feet. Move me about 20 feet.
Oops.
There we go. And point blank shot.
Okay, so
Is that good?
Yep.
Ismi, yeah.
Okay.
Runs back towards the door and takes a shot.
And let's see what she does. Feast or famine, that one.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so just make another D20 roll and add your CMB to it.
10 plus my CMB.
You're fine. You rolled a 10.
I rolled
Yeah,
10. Yeah.
Yep, you're okay. All right, so your shot goes wide and you're in, just
It giveth and it taketh, though. She just rolled an any 20 not too long ago.
That's it. I that's why I picked that one.
Yeah.
Sticks into the door. All right, Daerun.
All right, well, that's rude, and I'm angry. So I'm going to try to position ourselves to flank here with a 5-foot step from, hoping he'll step up.
Yeah, because he's basically standing in the doorway, but it is a double door.
Yeah, this is not like a spot, right?
That is not.
Okay.
But can
So
Corda go through around the other side or not?
So circle him. Yeah,
Like
she could. She
that,
could.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, let me do a little. Let's do a little reveal here.
Oh, I'm scared.
Yep.
What's behind the door? It's like you open the door and there's that flank of stormtroopers.
Mhm. Yeah, but then where are all the horses for the stormtroopers?
They're
Out in
outside.
the courtyard.
They'll soon be our horses.
That's true.
And of course, then she's going to bite. So if you don't mind, if I can do that with Corda to wrap around so I can get flanking.
Yeah,
Kind of wrap around and then flank from me.
Yeah, it's a little funky, but sure. I'll
Well, she's funky. She rolled the natty 20 funky.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, but did not confirm, I'm guessing. We can't win them all, right? That would be an 11 to confirm.
11, and that's even with your +2 for flank.
Yep.
Okay. That obviously hits, so you do base max damage.
So that's one. Does that include I do max damage with the
Acid maw.
Asima too, right? It's a rolled damage.
No, you'd still roll. You'd roll the acid separately.
I don't know about that. I mean, that's a really clear bite. So that's going to be 8 points of regular damage. We're going to try a trip too. How do you think of that? And then 4 points. So it is max damage. 4 points of acid damage.
Yeah.
So 12 damage
Yep.
to land in the
She
bull.
sinks her teeth. And guess who yelps this time? I get to say it because you get to say my wolf yelps, so I get to say your dude yelps.
So it's more of a guttural.
Yeah.
I like it.
Trip him.
Yep. So I just roll. It's against my.
You roll your
at my CMB, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, at 21.
Survey says, "Oh my gosh, did you really just do that?"
Down he
My
goes.
skulking brute.
No
Yeah.
one puts Corda in a corner.
Oh,
The bigger they are.
that is so rude.
And
Okay,
then I got my hammer. Remember hammer time?
hammer time.
Yeah.
Okay, so he goes prone at your feet.
Ooh, that's another nice one. That's going to be a 25 for me to hit.
And then you bring the hammer smashing down.
That's not even the prone bonus that I
Yeah, you hit
plus
him.
2, so it's 27.
You hit him.
Yeah.
Smashing his skull.
Poop. That's going to be 4 points of damage. Bludgeoning.
Okay, yeah, you hit him hard in the chest. You hear crunch. His armor seems to absorb at least part of the blow, so he's still alive. But man,
I'm going to say, you like that, punk?
no, he does not. He does not like it.
That's my turn.
Zinnia.
So Zinnia looks over and feels like, Corda and Daerun have got that one well in hand. So continues on to Morgan and checks out. And is she breathing?
Yeah, are you gonna fly in front of her face?
Yeah, I'm like here. Is that in front of her? Can I see her face here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, from a technical standpoint, I realize it's funny with 5-foot squares. I would imagine you would probably literally fly up right in front of her. Like you would probably be occupying her space.
Yes.
Yeah. So you go flying up in front of her where she's like her arms are tied back behind this post and her legs are tied. And you I don't know, did you say something to her? Or?
Yes. I mean, yes. Are you Morgan? Are you awake? Are you alive? And I'll poke at her nose.
She will weakly look up at you and kind of give you this, you see her she's been pretty badly injured. And it's like she kind of, there's a recognition. I mean, she's been really hurt and she looks at you and She says, the lumber mill. The lumber mill. They're behind it.
Okay, well, we're here to rescue you. And I will start trying to untie her hands.
Okay. All right. She's pretty well tied, so just give me a roll, add your CMB to like start.
My CMB?
Well, like if you have, just try to do this to untie it. Just try to get a gauge how long it takes. Normally that'd be something like that. You could also,
Just a dex?
sure, give me a dex check.
Yeah, I guess I'm nervous. That's a 6.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you're working the knots.
Okay.
All right, Pike.
All right. That is terrifying. But I'm going to help. I'm going to help. So I'm going to go out as the map scrolls in and out. Okay, here we go.
All right, you're going to go help Dayrun?
Yeah, I'm going to help Dayrun with the scary. But I also want to be ready to go help with the injured. So I think if I'm here, which is 20 feet, I'm still within 30 feet of...
Okay, so you're basically kind of moving towards not the center of the whole room, but basically more in the middle, but within 30 feet of her.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Pike's kind of in the center of all of the action.
Yes. Ignored by everyone
Yep.
else. And I am going to take all that fear and anxiety and shove it into the brute's head.
Oh.
I'm hoping that he's big, strong, but has no will at all, and see if I can amp up his rage and give him a stroke or something.
Okay, just a will save.
Yep, will save for half.
He has an amazing will.
Oh.
Oh, he has a miserable will. I rolled a natty 17 though.
Yeah,
Now
was
that beats the 14. Sorry. But
I was rooting for you.
he does still at least take some damage. So let's see. 8. So he does take 4 damage at least.
Mm-hmm.
So he only had 3 left.
Oh,
Yes.
I
Wow.
can't, I'm a little disappointed just because I particularly like this little villain.
Let's hear it for the power of anxiety.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
you liked that
Yeah.
little villain.
So he was angry and like struggling because he was about to like just stand up and try to use his axe again, and suddenly it looks like he starts having a seizure and crumples to the ground.
He also takes more acid damage next turn.
Oh,
He was already on the ground. He can't.
he was dead,
right.
and
He's
he
on the
didn't
ground
even.
already.
Well, no, like he was like trying to push himself up.
Sure.
Yeah, he didn't even
Cordy's
realize he was
just still
dead.
got clamped down, yanking him away.
Sizzling away.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. He quits moving. Then it is their turn. Zinnia, you are frantically working the knots. And I feel dirty.
Zinnia dies.
Then you shouldn't do it.
Mhm.
This is not a dirty podcast.
No.
It's a
Not-
clean podcast.
It's a clean podcast.
No, I think he's wanted to kill somebody for a while now.
Oh,
so
yeah.
here we go.
Yeah.
Well, no, I kill somebody else
Give me.
in combat.
He tried to kill Corda, but
Yeah.
that failed.
I mean, just for the record, I am always trying to kill you. Like,
Goes both ways. Ditto.
yeah. I mean, it's in the job description.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna. Okay. Oh, ouch. Okay. An arrow erupts from Morgan's chest, just next to your head, pretty much, and you see her eyes go wide and blood splatters upon you as she goes limp in front of you. You pivot your head and you see a tall, bearded man atop the balcony to the south, standing with a short bow. And then he turns and moves out of sight.
All right. That sucks. I scream.
You scream in rage, no doubt.
Yes. And horror and anger and frustration. And
And villainy is going to have to end this day.
That sucks. I don't like you.
What did Morgan ever do to you?
He's doing something right then, right?
Ismi's going to lose it on that guy when she finds him.
See, this is how it works out there. Just read it. DM, not your friend. Everybody else in the party, your friend.
The look you're giving him.
I wondered how that was going to work out. Okay, well, this is not over. We still have some dramatic action yet to happen inside the old Geller Keep. What will it be?
I think we might have a new keep, by the way. Once this is all said and done.
Well,
As long as the rest of it doesn't burn down.
There is the whole thing about stuff
I have
on
create
fire.
water, so little by little we can put it out.
yeah.
Oh,
All
well,
right.
you guys, though. I mean, honestly, I'm impressed with how well you just chewed through these. Yeah.
I am rather hurt.
Yeah. Well, you took one shot, though, right?
Yeah, but it was almost half my hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
Yeah.
Like I am rather injured. And I thought if that was aimed at me, I could be dead now.
Good thing we have one healer. And next level, he might be a bear.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody.
All right.
Okay.
The journey continues, and we'll see.
We'll see you next
We'll
time.
see you next time.
Bye.
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 Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed our show and want more, please leave us a rating and review on whichever platform you use. And of course, feel free to share us on social media. We'll be back next week with more adventures in the World of Tellus. To tide you over, you can read more about the cast, characters, and the World of Tellus at AdventuresEdgeRPG.com.